right, sparklers, I'm just going to take a few minutes and show you how I pack the things that I plan to sell at the end of a skincare class or an event. First of all, I love this bin. Got this on MK Connections and it was $39. I can fit so much stuff in here. And then I have another little bin over here, and that's everything that I take. I always show just what comes in the starter kit with a couple of other little things for my first appointment. So I keep it very simple. We want people starting with skincare and just the basics and then booking their follow-up appointment. So not a whole bunch of fancy other stuff like what you see on the shelves back here. This is my whole inventory. This is like a mini inventory here. So in the middle here, I like to keep my Time-Wise Miracle Set 3D. And I take along usually 3 sets of the normal to dry, 3 sets of the combination to oily. But if I've pre-profiled my guests and I find out I have 5 normal to dry and 1 combo to oily, of course I switch this up. Now, if you know that you're going to be seeing a bunch of young women 18 to 25, I would be putting botanicals in here and maybe some clear proof. But anyway, that's what I carry in here, your skincare, right in the center. Over on the side here, I have a bunch of these super little mesh bags that you can get on, let's see, is this MK Connections? No, InTouch, section 2, InTouch, section 2. I have all my CC creams in here separated by color. And make sure when you're replenishing this that you pull these out and put your newest ones on the bottom, because you know they have an expiration date. So you want to make sure that you're rotating your stock here just the way that you do on your shelves. And I have little, actually pretty big labels on the inside so that I can see easily what colors are in each one. I also have lipsticks. I carry the colors that are on the color cards. They're amazing. They've picked 3 colors that look good on everyone, from the darkest person to the fairest. And right now, I also have the new Beauty That Counts color, Powerful Pink. I'm taking my sample cards around for that and giving the option of trying that, because I love to talk about the Mary Kay Foundation, and it's the one extra color that I will carry with me at any time. So coming up is going to be a Beauty That Counts, the Lash Lengthening Mascara. So I'll have some of that and samples for that. I also have my satin lips in here, and I actually have 2 containers of this because sometimes people just go crazy for the satin lips. So I always want to make sure I have enough. And then at the very end, I have my bags. I always carry some large bags and some small bags. So that's pretty simple so far. Now, a couple of things that I take that you may not, but I would recommend it because I show people don't try it at my class, but we kind of sample it around. Skinvigorate Cleansing Brush. I romance this baby and I sell a lot of them. So I like to have them there. I carry 3 of them. And then I also have the translucent powders, 3 of these. These come in the startup kit, and the reason they do is because some people like to just finish their look with them. Other people like to matte down the shine. So I just have a few of these in there because there they are in the startup kit, and that's because you're meant to be showing them. I also take at least 3 microdermabrasion sets. We romance this also during the skincare class, and if somebody wants to buy the Ultimate Miracle Set, you need these because that's part of it. In here, in the back, I have 2 of each of these. These are the non-SPF day cream for people who want the set, but they don't want the sunscreen. They have an allergy to it. So you need always to be prepared for that. Now, this little container here, this folds up. It's just remarkable into a little tiny accordion like this. This is the best container, I think, or bin that Mary Kay's ever made. You can see everything so clearly. So that's that, quick and easy. Now let me show you what I've got in this other one. So this, bin number 2, I have some of the foundation primers. Now this also expires, so you want to be rotating this. I don't like to sell this at a first appointment, but because we do the microdermabrasion on the elbow and we finish it with a little bit of primer, sometimes people insist on taking this home with them at the same time. Now, the reason I don't like to try this is because some people think they can skip all the skincare and just put on the primer and have this fabulous finish. So we don't want to encourage that kind of thinking. Now, I have also blushes, because blushes are on the color cards. One thing I don't carry, and I might change, but I don't see really a reason to, it doesn't come up very often, are the eye colors, the mineral eye colors that you find on the color cards. It's just too much stuff. I think you need to save that for the follow-up appointment. They give you something that you can play with at the time, but the blushes, on the other hand, can give you a complete look, the quick out the door look that we're also showing at our first skincare class. So that's a little CC cream, a little blush, and a little mascara, a little lip color, and you're looking good. Okay, I have several brushes. I have powder brushes. I have foundation brushes. And I have some of the old foundation brushes as well, and the old mineral powder brushes. They're still $10, and if somebody wants that, I have it. But I like to take around and sample on everybody the super soft new powder brush, because it's so exquisite. People feel it, and I say, this is like little bunny kisses. And they love that, and they love the little bunny kisses. So you romance that a little bit, and you tell them if they want at their follow-up appointment to try the entire brush set, they can. But I've got a couple of those brushes with me in here. Now, of course, we have some of the oil-free eye makeup remover, because that's what we start the whole shooting match off with, except for satin hands. And then we have some of the ultimate mascara, because that's the mascara that we use at our skincare classes and our parties also. And that's what comes in your startup kit. So your startup kit now comes with full-size satin hand set. And I carry some of these because women love them, and you just never know. Anything that you're going to show, you ought to be carrying with you. Women do not want to wait for their products, and that's part of what we offer people in Mary Kay is a great customer service, and you can take your products home today. You don't have to order them and wait for them. And Mary Kay said, you cannot sell from an empty wagon. If women think they can take home their products today, they will buy more. They will buy what they really want. So don't show up with an empty wagon. Show up with what they're going to be trying that day. Now I have one last thing to show you. This is a travel roll-up bag. And when we're offering specials with the Ultimate Miracle Set, we also show our wonderful travel roll-up bag and all the features of it. And I usually have 3 of them there just in case women want it. So I think we've pretty much covered it. That's it. I hope you learned a lot.